Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. General Hospital spoilers. Everything you need to know about Cesar Faison. General Hospital spoilers and updates reveal everything you need to know about Cesar Faison, Anders Hove, the said-to-be-dead villain mentioned in recent GH episodes. Cesar Faison first appeared on the ABC soap in 1990 as an author named P.K. Sinclair and former DVX boss of Anna Devane, Finola Hughes. Faison's obsession with Anna Devane. Even though Faison fathered Peter August aka Heinrich Faison, Wes Ramsey, with Anna's twin Alex Devane Marek, Finola Hughes, his obsession was always with Anna. He even had a large family portrait made where he had himself shown with Anna and Robin Scorpio Drake, Kimberly McCullough, as if she was his wife and Robin was his daughter. Faison's obsession continued throughout any relationships he may have had with other women, including Liesl Albrecht, Kathleen Gotti, the mother of his other two children. Even when Britt Westbourne, Kelly Thibault, and Nathan West, Ryan Pavey, grew up and became adults, Faison remained obsessed with Anna. As for Liesl, she was obsessed with Faison, and it took years for her to get over that obsession. The many lives and deaths of Cesar Faison. Faison was presumed dead 3 times over the years, the first time off-screen in 1990, only to return again, and then he was presumed dead in a boat explosion off the coast of Venezuela in 1992. He reappeared again as a member of a cartel, and kidnapped Anna for the second time, the first time being in 1990, along with Robin, when the sick family portrait was made. It had been after that kidnapping that he'd been in the boat explosion in Venezuela, later to reappear again alive in 1999 under the alias Herr Krieg. The third time he was presumed dead was in 2000 in the Port Charles Harbor, another boat explosion, this time caused by Helena Cassadine Constance Towers. In 2018 he was shot in the chest by Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, and died of a heart attack 5 days later. Peter grabbed the emergency button out of his hand. A rap sheet 5 miles long. Faison had, or perhaps has, according to Valentine Cassadine, James Patrick Stewart, who implied he may be alive, to Jack Brennan, Chris L. McKenna, a rap sheet 5 miles long. From 1990 through 2018, he appeared and reappeared, usually after being presumed dead and kidnapped, poisoned, and threatened his way into villainous infamy. He smuggled diamonds, planted bombs, and in 1992 planned to release a poisonous nerve gas in Port Charles that he had created in 1990. Faison was also skilled in hypnotism and in 1999 kidnapped and hypnotized Lucky Spencer, Jonathan Jackson, to be a slave while he was working with Helena Cassadine. Faison was also responsible, working with Peter and Helena, for kidnapping Drew Kane, Cameron Matheson, and brainwashing him, as well as killing his own son, Nathan West, Ryan Pavey. Few villains in daytime television loom as large as General Hospital's Cesar Faison. For decades, Faison haunted Port Charles with his obsessions, manipulations, and deadly schemes. Though he is presumed dead, again, soap fans know that the word dead doesn't carry the same weight in Port Charles that it does anywhere else. When it comes to Cesar Faison, his influence lingers in shadows, and spoilers suggest that his name could once again echo through the corridors of GH. But who is Faison really? What makes him one of the most iconic villains in soap opera history? And most importantly, what do new spoilers tease about his connection to ongoing storylines? Here's everything you need to know. The origins of a villain. Cesar Faison first stormed onto the scene in the early 1990s as the mysterious crime lord tied to the nefarious DVX, a rival to the WSB. With his striking appearance, always slick hair, icy glare, and menacing presence, Faison embodied the kind of villain who could control a room without lifting a finger. From the start, he was driven not by money or power alone, but by obsession. Anna Devane was his Achilles heel, his muse, his obsession, and ultimately his undoing. Every scheme, no matter how elaborate or ruthless, circled back to Anna. Whether he was plotting kidnappings, switching identities, or terrorizing her family, Faison's fixation defined him. Faison's reign of terror. Faison's reach was international. He smuggled weapons, manipulated governments, and controlled dangerous networks, but his true chaos was reserved for Port Charles. Anna Devane and Robert Scorpio. His cat-and-mouse games with Anna and her great love, Robert Scorpio, kept fans hooked for decades. Faison wanted Anna for himself, and when he couldn't have her, he set out to destroy anyone who stood in his way. Albrecht and Britt. His twisted romantic entanglement with Liesl Albrecht revealed that he was the father of Britt Westbourne. That legacy tied him directly into a younger generation of schemers, ensuring his influence never fully faded. Jason, Drew, and the twin experiment. Faison was central to one of GH's most shocking arcs. He orchestrated the mind swap experiment that separated Jason Morgan and Drew Kane, leading to years of confusion, tragedy, and resentment. That single act of cruelty set into motion storylines still unfolding today. Like any true soap villain, Faison has died more than once. Explosions, gunshots, elaborate takedowns, none of it seemed to hold. Each time, just when Port Charles thought it was safe, he would reappear, alive and more dangerous than ever. His most recent demise came in 2018 when Jason shot him, ending his reign once and for all, or so it seemed. But fans remain skeptical. After all, Faison has cheated death too many times. And General Hospital thrives on surprise resurrections, especially when unfinished business is left behind. Why Faison still matters? Spoilers suggest that although Faison himself may not walk back into Port Charles tomorrow, his presence is far from gone. His crimes created ripples that still affect nearly every corner of GH. Drew's shooting mystery. Current spoilers tease that the investigation into Drew Kane's shooting may unearth evidence connected to Faison's DVX legacy. Could one of his followers be striking again? Anna's dark reflections. Anna continues to wrestle with her past ties to Faison, haunted by the choices she made and the manipulations she suffered. With each new threat to her family, his ghost rises again. Britt's shadowed past. Though Britt met her own tragic end, fans speculate her secrets could resurface. Faison's influence over her life, both as father and tormentor, may return through hidden documents, recordings, or even unknown siblings. Peter August's legacy. Though Peter is gone, spoilers hint that his unfinished storylines may open new questions. Was Faison's son really as independent as he seemed, or was he still carrying out unfinished orders? Spoilers, a return in spirit or in flesh. Whispers in spoiler circles suggest that GH writers may be toying with another Faison twist. But what form would it take? A hidden protege. Perhaps Faison trained someone in his absence, a shadow figure now emerging to claim his mantle. This protege could target Anna, Jason, or even Valentine, claiming revenge on behalf of the man who made him. Flashbacks with a twist. Spoilers tease that upcoming episodes may revisit the Jason/Drew storyline. What if flashbacks reveal Faison planted more than just a memory swap? Perhaps coded instructions or a buried secret that now explodes. A true resurrection, the wildest but most tantalizing spoiler. Faison himself survives. If GH wants a ratings shocker, there's no greater reveal than the return of one of its most diabolical villains. Fan theories that won't die. General Hospital fans remain some of the most devoted in daytime, and theories about Faison's next move thrive online. Among the most popular, he fathered more children. Britt and Peter may not be the only ones. Could another son or daughter surface in Port Charles, unaware of their lineage until it collides with Anna's family? The DVX never disbanded. Fans speculate that the DVX is regrouping, and if so, its spiritual leader, Faison, remains the key to unlocking its motives. He never really loved Anna. A darker theory argues that Anna wasn't the love of his life, but merely a pawn in an even greater obsession, with control itself. Why we love to hate him? Cesar Faison endures because he wasn't just a cartoon villain twirling his mustache. He was complicated, pathetic in his obsession, brilliant in his schemes, and ruthless in execution. His mixture of power and vulnerability made him unforgettable. Even as fans despised his cruelty, they couldn't help but marvel at how thoroughly he shook Port Charles. Every time his name is mentioned, it stirs a chill. That's the hallmark of a great soap villain. The ability to dominate storylines even from beyond the grave. What comes next? General Hospital spoilers say it best: never count out Cesar Faison. Whether in memory, in flashback, through his progeny, or in a shocking physical return, Faison remains a living thread in the tapestry of Port Charles. As Anna continues to battle ghosts, Jason searches for answers, and Drew's shooting mystery unfolds, one truth is clear: Faison's shadow still stretches across the canvas. His evil may be gone, but his influence? Eternal. So fans, buckle up. If there's one thing GH has taught us over decades of chaos, it's this: when you hear the whisper of Cesar Faison's name, the storm is never far behind.